church this week because of what happened. Yep.
See,
so
the politicians already. Damn.
They're not coming out.
This is not good. We cannot be dropping everything for this shit. This isn't good. This is not good. We don't drop it all for Gaza. What are we doing?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
What? This is America. This happened in America.
Yeah.
And these MAGAs are in America. So they can walk up to me. My church has security just like Ashton, but they're not going to just set people up to no.
I'm putting up a GoFundMe for Waters' ticket to Gaza, so he can go over there and tell them all. We gonna make sure you get out there, and it's a one-way ticket. A one-way.
Listen. I bring you
on a boat. It's a
return trip, bro. Don't worry.
I just want to
He should have went to Greta.
say one.
I got some news. Hold on. Did y'all hear that there's a bill being proposed for your passport?
Y'all better shut your mouth.
There's going to be a bill proposed just for opening up your mouth soon.
See, you can't even
shut it.
Buy me a ticket, Jess. You can't even get me a ticket.
We'll just put you on a slow boat.
I'ma buy you a drink.
Hey, what are the rules? You gotta tell you your distinction cards and then start there.
And the killing of Charlie Kirk is not cooperating with authorities as the investigation into the motive of the shooting continues. He's still not telling them. He's still not saying that.
He's that cocky.
They're telling him to say he's guilty, and he's like, I'm not. You already know you got the shooter.
He's waiting for the White House to call and say, hey, we'll give you leniency. Just tell everybody you're a leftist.
What did you guys think about the side-by-side photo of the one that they were posting prior to supposedly catching him and his mugshot? That the nose are different, two different noses.
You talking about the dude with the red shirt?
No, the guy with the veteran shirt that had the hat on with the glasses versus the person on the mugshot. They're comparing the noses, and they're two different noses.
I agree. I wouldn't be surprised, no. How much you gotta hate your son to turn him in? This shit stinks to high heaven.
You gotta be careful. Let me tell you this though. Anything my job say, anything to me about anything I said on here, the lawsuit that I will motherfucking enact. So we can go, but baby, I ain't did none of that.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you guys can look at it.
That's what's all gonna happen with these people, them trying to get these people fired.
I just put it out.
They're gonna be in court forever.
Well, I'm going on record. I ain't said nothing.
I ain't either, but if they
what I have said,
maybe we will be in court.
What I have said is simply, I don't think nobody should be losing their lives for speaking their own truth, period. I stand on that, and I will continue to repeat that and tout that. I don't want to see no one hurt, violence, or unalived.
And I don't hear nobody verbally abuse college students just because they're getting a bag from someone.
Did you look at the link, Water, and everybody else? Please look at it.
Hey, can I throw something else out there? I'm at CVS picking up my blood pressure medication. I just want to say this. These people getting out of hand with these fucking BBLs. These chicks getting BBLs and this shit don't match no other part of their body.
Okay, so on image comparison, comparison and ImageNet is like face detection software, and it said that the upper helix of the ear does match in the way it protrudes. So there you go.
Also, be careful with some of those photos. Some of them are doctored, or they got enhancements, and those enhancements are based on like what the system thinks it would look like, but it's coming from a.
Unless, but what about the nose?
Yeah, for me, it matched to me.
No, they don't match to me.
Yes.
The one nose is skinnier than the other nose.
Did it? Yeah. No, you gotta trust these.
You ain't gonna tell me that one nose is skinnier than the other one? Come on, people, stop.
No, you totally.
I didn't see that. Maybe it's because, are you looking at the angle one?
Look at
the angle The top
Wait a minute. Let's get away from the subject for a minute, please, y'all.
I tried to talk about the BBLs.
Yeah, well, that wasn't a good subject. Not at all.
My bad.
No.
I'm still working, guys. I'm still trying to learn how to. I'm still learning how to work y'all rooms and y'all spaces.
Yeah, I don't. What do you want us to say about that? We don't have any visual. We don't understand. Anyway, so what's this thing about Biden's immigration plan? A federal judge is considering a challenge to a new Biden administration plan that would shield undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens from deportation. Huh? Biden is not in office. What are they talking about?
Well, before we say that, I just want to say it's really up to these citizen journalists with all this plastic surgery, because they're like, oh, hell no. Like, that's not his nose. Like, that's not his ear. Like,
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Women
No.
with plastic. That woman had a lot of plastic surgery in that video. And she's like, let me tell you, my personal opinion, that is not the same person. That's a completely different nose. Because they look so closely at that.
I should throw your ass into the goo. I just said I don't want to talk about it, and your ass gonna come right back and say something else about it. It ain't your bad. You just rude. You just fucking rude. I don't care if you gotta get it off your
I
chest.
feel better.
First lady, can I ask you a question for real?
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
No,
Go ahead.
I really didn't want to discuss today. Are you like? She said the area. I'm sorry. I
We will be a mean, and when I say it again, don't come out. What you doing?
What are you eating on that?
was very Canadian. What are you doing with
Some fried chicken.
Ew.
You don't want chicken fingers, you want fried chicken, okay.
You just ate a beef toe, and it's
I didn't eat no damn toe of nobody's beef. No.
Restaurant.
All right, so Intel's new investigation. All right, the U.S. government now owns a 10% stake in Intel, making it the company's largest shareholder. What? You know what I'm talking about?
news. That's since last week. Why everybody was sleeping? Whole lot of shout.
Dang.
Yeah, just like South Korea pulling all that money out.
Yep.
Dang, they came and got their people.
And their money. Said fuck y'all.
And their money. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the only country that pulled out investments. Qatar pulled out 1.5 trillion because America backed Israel for bombing Palestinian negotiators in Qatar. So they said, fuck that. 1.5 is we pulling that shit back.
The bitch, nah.
They probably asking for the plane back too. Fuck that. Get the plane back.
So it seems that the Boston Celtics won their 18th NBA championship with dominant 106-88 victory over the Dallas Mavericks.
That was
This is
2
world
years
news
ago.
tonight. I'm watching news in China. What's going on?
Yeah, what the hell?
What? Where you got that from?
It's not even you beat the end on.
It's football season.
What game you watching? Because they won 2 years ago. I'm confused.
What about Crawford? We gonna talk about that or?
Indiana won this year.
She picked up her own iPhone 8 and just started reading.
Next breaking news she gonna have is the Indianapolis Colts selected Peyton Manning with the first pick in the NFL draft.
Right now, the Cowboys and the Giants are losing the Sixers.
Look,
Right now, the Giants and Cowboys
that's all
are
that
playing.
matters. That's all that matters. We're not fighting. All right, NATO has
Well, the
announced
Giants
plans.
and the Celtics evidently have a scrimmage game coming up.
NATO has announced plans to enhance its defensive posture on its eastern flank, bordering Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine.
Can you do that accent again, please?
I don't know which
all
one.
too.
No, seriously, though. Just listen to Romania.
That's what I like to see, man. See, I can laugh for hours.
of all the soybean exports. So obviously farmers are tripping. Also, the 25% tariffs on auto parts and 50% tariffs on steel wiped out $800 million in profits from Ford. Ford's profit. Company, right? So that's all the damage from all this shit.
Sometimes it's just not about.
Dude,
Trader Joe's is all out of soybeans, so we need soybeans.
Trader Joe's is out of bread.
One thing you learn in the military
really?
is that money doesn't.
When we went to Sioux
thousands
in
of people
LA,
working tirelessly
But it
day.
was West Side.
Oh, yeah, they only got him in yesterday. They were out all week in the valley.
Okay.
How the fuck are they out of
Mississippi got the P Valley.
No. Pussy Valley, I'm good on that. You are.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked.
they don't do that anymore, do they?
Mississippi is
Decent.
My Vagina Valley.
That could be a good
Tell
one.
us about it, Jess.
Well, that's a retreat.
I don't go there often. I actually speed up past that exit.
I heard the seafood's great in Vagina Valley.
The seafood, it shouldn't be no seafood. I thought that was a landlocked area. There should only be inland flooding in that specific part of
In
town.
other news today, Obama was just elected as the 44th president of the United States of America. That came from Lavender.
We can.
I wish.
Yes, we can.
I wish.
Now she reads from my black man.
Mic drop for you.
Wait a minute, Michelle said she had to go to 3 different grocery stores for pita bread today, and then yesterday, 2 of them at Costco's was $85. $85. That was then I went to Albertsons. It's $6.99 a pound, $6.99 a pound, but almost 2 pounds of fat on them. Forget it. Oh my God, this is not good.
Girl,
What?
France to the Ivory Coast
Yeah.
to Taco Cabana.
Chinese Treasury holdings are the lowest since 2009. That is Clubhouse. That's Clubhouse news thing.
What year is that news from?
It's Clubhouse news. What's going on?
$42 for a tri-tip. Does that sound?
Somebody baking a cake?
No, I'm putting my ricotta away.
Ricotta cheese.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That shit stink.
There was a Secret Service employee.
He was gonna say that. When you asked him, he was like, ricotta cheese.
Breaking news. A Secret Service employee was fired for making negative comments about Charlie Kirk. I'll put the link in the chat.
Who was fired?
Who was fired?
Secret Service employee.
Oh, shit. Really?
Shit.
Y'all better
And
shut
they
up.
haven't fired Cash Patel. What the fuck?
That Secret Service is saying the truth, that this shit was staged.
Yeah, I agree, though.
Is that what he said? Wait a minute, y'all. Stop it.
Right,
Y'all start spreading
I'm
rumors.
respectful too.
What? She crazy. Wait a minute, Aleph. I'm not clicking on that link.
So you got
What is it saying? As a matter of fact, you know what? Forget it. I don't know.
Okay, it says a Secret Service employee who celebrated Charlie Kirk's assassination put on immediate leave.
Why was he celebrating?
God.
Why would he do that? How was he celebrating? Why? What's happening?
Maybe some of the people are happy.
Yeah, we gotta ask it.
I have here an Egyptian spirit ring.
Why
I'd
is
like
it-
15,000.
Social media.
Everybody had one. Scarabs are gem icons of stone and glazed either blue or green. Do you mind if I have
Oh
some
my
of that?
God. I'm just wondering.
This beetle is a dung beetle. These dung beetles would move this big ball of dung a new beetle.
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
And so
You want to play it? Okay.
They looked at that. They said, "Well, looks like it's magical. It's got eternal life." So is it real? Right there is the sun. And it's scared. And that says to me, a cake dynasty.
Okay, welcome to Political Correct Cinema.
It looks 3,000 years old.
Okay, so when
You get a sword like that, $450 to $500.
I would give you right around
When I was waiting on CD Condoms working her story, her sources on the ground there on this story as well. She's also live at campus there, or you know, CD, what do you have for us?
400 years old, dating back to the Ottoman Empire.
Hey, Bill, good morning. So, as we just heard from colleague David Spun, the suspect has now been identified as Tyler Robinson. We are hoping to learn more about who this person is at this news conference. But we heard this morning President Trump seemed to suggest that a person close to Tyler turned him in. What I'm hearing from one federal source, I just got a note from, is that
Am I playing the right thing?
First fake kick was crazy. Bro totally fell for it.
And Mark is drunk.
I laughed. They talking about shit that went on.
The video that's attached to the article, but I haven't edited the video.
Ain't that some shit?
The video's at the top of the article. If it doesn't work out, then that's fine.
I got something to play.
All right, play it. Politically correct cinema.
billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you got to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now. Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them.
9 years ago.
It actually happened when we were together on Wednesday, Lawrence, in the morning. We were discussing the murder of Irina Zaruska in Charlotte, North Carolina. We had to stop these kinds of attacks by homeless, mentally ill assailants, including institutionalizing or jailing such people so they cannot attack again. Now, during that discussion, I wrongly said they should get lethal injections. I apologize for that extreme callous remark. I'm obviously aware that not all mentally ill homeless people act as the perpetrator did in North Carolina. And so many homeless people deserve our empathy and compassion. Lawrence, back to you.
It's worth a lot more. It could be.
My
It's
bad.
subjective. You just
Back
don't know
to
when.
you.
Like, it's right now. Hey, Jared.
I go 11 grand out of this. All can go.
If you do 18, I'll take it.
I'm not bad. I said that homeless people should be lethal.
German, too.
So my bad about that. This job is not in any type of danger.
This discovery is a reminder that even clean-looking sand may hold unexpected
Now he's
surprises.
suggesting people get murdered.
Look,
Did you know one of the greatest rock songs ever was recorded in just
He should be in
15
jail
minutes?
for that. Like, he shouldn't be fired. He should be fucking in prison for that. That was a call for genocide.
The dominant narrative in America is white people are
Anybody that you
evil,
see on the
white
street
people
go.
suck.
Like,
We
what
should be
the
ashamed.
fuck on a public news outlet? That's egregious.
Y'all quiet? What happened?
No, your phone broke.
It doesn't have anything to do with it.
My phone broke?
Yeah, you just can't hear us talking. Have you ever had one of your comments go viral on the ground?
No, just he has his comments going viral all the time and they're always blocking him.
That's why I got my Instagram taken off.
That's why he got to burn the Instagram.
That's crazy.
I get you now.
That's a, I don't know, Josh.
If you bold enough to talk shit to me in the comments and I go to your page and your whole family looking for it, then that's the decision you made that day. You know how your family looked before you came at me.
Oh,
You should have
my
left me alone.
you probably said something first, because they wouldn't even know you if you wouldn't have said something.
No, they always say something derogatory, like, you know. So I'll be like, it goes pretty much like it goes in here. I don't ever start out with these people. They always like, shut up, fag. And then I have to go and look at them. And I'm like, you shouldn't be insulting anyone. And you look like Herman Munster. Wife be ugly.
Oh.
Broke. Go to the page.
Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back.
Okay. Even arguing with celebrities.
No, gonna tell her things all the time. I remember her saying this. Oh, okay. But I didn't know what that was.
I be chilling. I don't really be doing that no more. Like usually now when I be seeing comments, I just shake my head. Like just hilarious, her whole thing with T.S. Madison. I really want to say something, but I kept quiet. Do y'all like Just Hilarious?
No.
Has any business?
What did she do?
The Wall Street Journal that it is quoted.
She's a comedian.
Well, I know she's not about to touch my house, but I know her from this.
Well, she so you remember when Snoop Dogg said he was watching, I guess, some cartoon with his granddaughter. It was a lesbian couple, and he said he didn't know what to say to the granddaughter. And so T.S. Madison was like, well, Snoop, I think he said he didn't know what that was. So T.S. was like, well, you have lesbian couples in your videos, so you clearly know what it is or whatever. So then, Just Hilarious was like, why are you even getting involved? Like, you're not even a lesbian. Like, that's not even your thing. And they already don't like each other. So T.S. Madison said, why do you always be coming at me? Is it because everybody be calling you a man? And so you want to take shit out on me? And she was like, don't nobody be calling me a man. Man, T.S. Madison went to that girl comments and just she recorded it, scrolling down. It was just so many people like, that's a nigga. That nigga sure to be having fun. Man, y'all can't tell me that's a man. That's what everybody It was so sad. I don't think she looks like a man at all, but apparently a lot of people do.
And anything new on the investigation?
I don't really know her to like her or dislike her. I know she was doing enough, she was doing some private comedy stuff before she got on Wild 'N Out. And then she was on Wild 'N Out. And then she got the Breakfast Club situation.
So the real question should be, is it a better trade-off? Well, wasn't a big trade-off to go from Angela to Just Hilarious?
Well, it wasn't a trade-off. Angela wanted to leave. Remember, they didn't just vote Angela. Angela wanted to leave.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, is it like to go from, that person to that person? Do y'all think it was?
They're two different people.
They wouldn't let Angela talk most of the
Well, Angela wouldn't talk.
She'll say something and Charlamagne and them will cut off. You could tell for years they ain't get along. But then they let Jess and Lauren talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how old Lauren is. I know she's over 21. But just talk about how much of a baddie Lauren is.
I would definitely say, with Jess on the side. The one that was doing Diddy's trial.
I want to start off by addressing.
What I was going to say, so Angela Yee and Just Hilarious, they're just two different people. They're like night and day.
Just got more of a dominating person, a dominant personality than Angela.
I don't really love Angela Yee that much either.
Yeah, she didn't bring anything to the show, so when she left, it wasn't like a loss. She's not an Angie Martinez, I'm just saying.
Angela Yee's best highlight of her entire time on the Breakfast Club was when Birdman was there. I knew he was going to say it.
What are more questions?
But you know something about Angela Yee? I think she's like a lot more intelligent than, especially than those two. And so I think the show was just beneath her. I'm gonna keep it real. It was just beneath her. Well, I mean, she's intelligent. I think let's target that shit.
No, I agree. She's intelligent, but she doesn't really have a voice.
It's like having an intellectual.
You understand? Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna have a voice on this show. I'm a part of this group. She never had that energy, so that's why they were able to just shut her up real quick, because she would be submissive and shut up. Unlike the two women now, they are very vocal, and they're gonna do what they do, and they don't care. They have their opinion, and they'll deal with the backlash later on.
It's like having an intellectual in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's like, yeah, they might be smart as fuck, but they don't fit. Angela didn't fit on that show, I feel like. So, like, now, when I catch the show, I'm like, oh, this is good. It is what it is. But I don't miss Angela. Sometimes I do wish Charlamagne was shut the fuck up. I mean, not to say that you don't have points, but sometimes you just go too far. Sometimes his points get lost. But it's his show, but he just talked too fucking much. Like, you never hear from Enough. Nothing. It's not DJ Enough. Like, I meant to say Envy, but yeah, it's not that.
Because that's not his gift either. His gift is not speaking. He's a DJ. Y'all guys work the mic if need to be, right? So Charlamagne is the voice there, and that's why he overpowers everyone.
Yeah, but enough is
Envy.
Sorry. Envy is all the light-skinned New York DJs. And she can play not Capri. Capri's the man. Listen, it's not that Envy, right? It's not old enough. It's not experienced enough to speak. Like, he definitely has the same experience as fucking Charlamagne. Like, come on, bro. He got kids, he's married. Come on, bro. Envy sounds like...
This Envy is good at speaking up on shit that's in his wheelhouse when it comes to gangster shit.
All this shit sound like gangster shit. Like, oh, I got this big, I got the, I got the Draco, all that other bullshit. Man, you don't be saying shit, bro. I'm speaking real.
So what I'm saying is that Charlamagne, prior to Breakfast Club, this was what he was doing. Versus Envy, prior to the Breakfast Club, he was a DJ. So he really never had to speak. Unlike when you're at the Breakfast Club. So that's why he lays back. If you see him, he's very laid back. He's just like, whatever. And Charlamagne does more of the talking. He'll throw a question here and there at the artist, but he barely speaks.
Biggest beef came with them is when they have conservative people on there and they just really let them get all their shit out. I'm like, why don't y'all challenge them like that? But when a liberal person comes on there, they get challenged.
With over 200
Correct. I agree.
Waiting for their
like they let Candace Owens just come on there and spew poison, hate-filled rhetoric. Not hate-filled rhetoric, but like, you know how you
and even when Trump's Trump's daughter-in-law that was there? Yeah, they also let her just go off.
I need to be like, man, y'all need to. I need the Charlamagne that was on the Wendy Williams show. I need you to come back and challenge her like y'all was
talking. They don't have nobody. Well, one thing about conservative people is if you challenge them hard, like they challenge people, they won't deal with you. So, like the people that would like really like fuck Candace Owens up, she won't go on the show.
The robbers began sniper shot at the time.
But Charlamagne, I feel like Charlamagne could do that. He just has this whole, and this is the whole thing about a lot of Democrats to be cordial and seem pleasant. I just don't give a fuck about singing pleasant or nobody liking me at the end of the day. Mitch, can you answer the question or not?
Temperature rose to
they cool with Angela Rye, right? I was like, this would have been great. Hey, as a surprise, here's Angela Rye. Get up.
Yeah, get somebody on there. But Charlamagne could do it, but he just wrong. He got like, I don't understand him cordiality. That's so stupid to me.
That's what happened when you.
Because he done got fired so many times. He knows how it feels not to have a job.
and
I
successful.
feel like he is 20 years in the he got the position now where he is for sure. So he don't. I mean, personally, I love personal Republicans.
That's why Ray
They
wants.
never have answers.
Ray's like, we want the old Charlemagne back, but that Charlemagne ain't gonna work in 2025. There's gonna be a bunch of lawsuits and people complaining. They're already complaining about what he's doing now.
Well, you remember the rapper, the real big girl was like, yeah, combination, I'm suing Uber. I'm sitting there like, boy, in the year 2000, Charlemagne got on your ass.
Lucky one can take it home. No tools are allowed.
Literally, like,
Line up in an orderly
I just be
manner.
sitting there like, I feel like I'm a man without a country, because a lot of times I just be like, what is the world
Blow
coming
on their
to?
fingers and rub them on the ice. Many try but fail and give up.
Charlemagne is just, I don't know. And then I really didn't like when he went on. That dude disrespected them black women. What's his name? The comedian, Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
And then instead of him holding them
Anonymous people.
You said brilliant.
Just anonymous people. We don't know which way to go.
11 times you take the
You were talking about brilliant idiots. Schultz and Chauvin.
Yeah, when he said that shit about black women, if you get into it with a black woman or a Puerto Rican woman, then they gonna punch you in your face and all this other stuff. And then a whole bunch of black people was like, you shouldn't be disrespecting black women like that. And then Charlemagne bitch ass went on there and was like, when did we start holding comedians accountable? Like, I just never,
We don't know which way to go.
You know, so like, we just in the conversation should be like, man, you disrespectful.
It's the new show.
Depending on the situation, yeah, we're gonna punch somebody in the face and cut somebody in. What's the fucking problem?
That's a problem.
That shit is annoying. I'm serious. Like, everybody got a fucking temper, and you don't know what you're gonna do when you upset.
So here's the crazy thing. The crazy thing is, I've seen enough videos, right, of parents. You know, no disrespect to anybody in Karen, but I've seen enough videos of Karens going crazy. I've seen enough videos of white men losing their shit, ready to swing, down. I mean, they get knocked out eventually, but ready to throw down on anybody and whoever, right? And nobody ever mentions that shit. No one ever mentions that shit, except for Dr. Richie. You know, he does that on his show. But nobody actually, for the most part, mentions that shit. And so him bringing up black women, like, why are you even bringing that up? Why are you making that statement?
Trolling.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, Schultz?
Yeah,
because they know when they talk about certain groups, that's gonna get clicks and get people upset, right? Like, they have no joke.
Talk about racist white men. Talk about racist white men who go crazy. Talk about.
And then it's the Indian dude that went on there, and this was the nail in the coffin. If y'all never heard it, I'm gonna find it so I can play it for y'all. But he was just, I don't know if he was talking about Charlemagne or who he was talking to, but he was like, the way y'all let people disrespect black women, he was like, we would never do this in the Indian community. He was like, if he was like the shit that y'all say, he was like, y'all would have to eat those words. He was like, he was like, I just don't get it. It made us really, really, really look bad. Let me see if I can find it.
And that's a motherfucking fact. I done had these discussions with people that say don't air our community's business out in public spaces. Don't booty clap for that shit. Don't share them posts. But we have a lack of self-pride. Before I went to the bar last night, I was having to talk to this girl on social medias.
Wait, don't go chopping.
I was trying to like.
I was before you got to the strip club?
No, I don't go to strip club. That's disgusting to me. I did go to a gay bar a couple of times.
But
what's going on?
like the girl was like posted a
Really, there
is this racist? And I was like, nah, that wasn't necessarily racist, but how about this? I was like, I don't see why we don't have no pride in ourselves. Like, why? That's my whole point. We don't have a lot of pride in our community. We just like to air each other out all the time. We don't do that no more. I don't know about the airing out thing. I'm just saying that the disrespect is apparent, and then like that shit needs to be stopped. Here's the thing. You know, we don't need to bring up somebody airing out because that's the whataboutism shit. That's the, like negating the fact that we're talking about a white man talking about black women in a particular way. This has nothing to do with black men right now, okay, except for Sean. We're talking about white men, white men disrespecting black women. That's what we're talking about right here. So that means somebody else tagging.
Do you want to receive?
There's no one right.
Tag on their shoulder, right? And then you're gonna ignore the fact that if you look at many videos, that's everywhere. You see white men do the same thing. Do the same thing that they're accusing black women of doing. Meanwhile, when black women might be doing that, they are justified because somebody did some bullshit. It'd just be white men coming up to random people and going crazy, like as if somebody hurt them. I've seen videos of this shit like just yesterday. This morning. Because that's every day. You know, you see people protesting about one thing, and some random guy talking about, walk up to them, oh, this and that. Wait, we're not even talking about that. What the fuck are you talking about? You're just making up shit right now, homie. Take your privileged ass home. This is not what we're protesting. You just jumping into business because you just want to be a fucking, whatever, a male carrier.
It's rough, sir.
This is every day I see videos like this. It's not like once. Every day.
It's going to get worse because now, after this Charlie Kirk business, their fragility has gone brittle. They're brittle now.
Their fragility.
Next.
Well, that was the last one I saw this morning. It was they were protesting. I forgot what they were protesting. And then some guy just walks up to them about Charlie Kirk. He's like, wait, what? We're not even talking about Kirk. What the fuck is going on?
For real, it's the death threats sent to HBCUs the next day. You guys were the only people I heard talking about what was going to happen to the black community after this, right? You understood exactly what was going to happen, and it did the next day.
Mm-hmm. People out here was organizing fucking look out for the HBCU in the city. And they had a perimeter set up. I was like, okay. So is the Donald going to send the National Guard to protect the HBCU? That's the question. Them motherfucking National Guards.
I don't know. They don't have any money for that.
Look, if them National Guard fellas go up to an HBCU, I'm going to say 40% of them not ever leaving. When they see the shit they will see. But what my question is, would the Donald send them to protect schools that are historically black, right? And because they are facing threats after some guy from the right, a white guy from the right, killed one of their own, right? White on white crime. Are they going to protect the black people being accused of the white on white?
He should have come out as soon as those threats were made and HBCUs had to close and cancel. He should have come out.
Oops. My bad.
He should have come out and said, this is wrong. You can't do this to people. You have to stop now. But he's unable to be an adult or think critically or try to pull the country together because he doesn't want that.
I found the clip that I wanted to play.
Don't take your guns.
Generally date them, but I have what I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now I thought it was I'm not dating my women. Period. That's just for the women that is human being. That's criminal to me. Period. Those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying,
what the fuck is that? It was a commercial in the middle of your video.
and hey, I don't. What I find corny is my preference is not my women. Now, I thought it was I'm not dating my women, period, which is the corniest human being outside of a criminal to me, period. Those are your roots. Those women are reflected in your roots. So if you're saying, hey, I don't generally date them, but I have more space for it, even though I still think it's a little corny. Akash only dates Brown. Akash has been with one girl in his life, who's his wife. That's my wife. That's an Indian woman. This is like loyal through and through. And I understand it's not as important for y'all, but as an Indian, there's not a lot of us who are famous. So whether you like it or not, people are looking at you as a role model. You guys have established yourselves as role models. From simps to pimps, which is another motto I find kind of corny, but I looked into what you guys are about. And a lot of this shit is just childish, which is fine if you want to be funny. We just talk about how doctors ain't shit for 45 minutes. We are not in any way life coaching. We're not in any way trying to help men outside of, hey, come have a laugh for a couple hours. If you're going to paint yourself as life coaches and then say shit like, my preference is, which is honestly bullshit. It is, I don't want to date black girls. That's the way every black dude that fucks white girls says it. I dated black girls in my life. All right, bro. Who the fuck has it except me? I mean, everybody got to dabble in everything. It is the mentality that I have an issue with, and Alex is upset with the specific words, true, but underneath it, he's upset with the mentality. And a lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think, is stuff that's kind of childish. I saw a clip where you were like, oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do you do? I don't get married. Just don't get married. You're actually trying to help men, and you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old. That's some shit you say to college. I'm turning from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. If you are, hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny,
and employers have
or help men. And be real and be honest with yourself. And don't have an ego like, no, just, I have a preference. Be honest. Let's just be mature about what we feel. And part of that maturity is, yeah, it was a bad joke. I don't actually feel exactly that way. What I find corny.
Imagine an Indian having to tell you to like your own people.
This room is being live streamed on YouTube and everyone has been doxxed. And employers a big deal Fight Monday with your best clips of hate and murder celebration. Have a good Monday.
It's prominent in our community, though.
Have a good Monday.
I see it on social media all day, every day.
But that's because we tear each other down, though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. When you call somebody out, it's a preference. Black women is this. Black women is this. I'd be like, where are you finding your women at? Because mine ain't never been like that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, even just having the thought of not knowing how to protect. You have this gentleman who is not a Black American sitting there chastising them, and they don't even know it. Like, they laughing and kikiing, but he's really telling them and showing them the mirror. Like, why are you doing this kind of thing? Like, yeah, we can laugh about it. And, okay, yeah, you come, you visit. We're not giving nobody life coaching advice or nothing like that. But then, in the next voice, you can't be going off saying, what do you say, something about some pimp? Like, what's the name of it? I don't know nothing about this.
Something about simps to pimps. Yeah, so I guess simps to pimps is like the far extremes on both ends. You're a simp, meaning that you're googly-eyed all over women, and then pimps is obviously you don't really care about women, you just use them for your gratification. So I guess what he's saying is there's an in-between that these individuals are not following.
I've never heard of it until today. Simps to pimps.
Me neither, but I guess the words make sense to me. I get what they're trying to say, but it's not cute.
I don't know. If I use this app as an experiment, right, and I was to tell the truth about what I've observed, I've been in some of these spaces, and I never forget this one guy. I'm not gonna call his name, but I was sitting there talking to him, trying to, control the stage, and he just went off on me, called me all kinds of bitches, and I mean, his voice, when he speaks, he rattles a room, right? He's like,
"Hi, Holly. I'm not done speaking, Holly. Shut up, Holly. I'm not finished speaking."
The more gentle that I was with him, the more angry he became. And I was like, wow, like, y'all talking about what you want, but then when you actually see it and it's around, you can't even receive it because you're so filled with toxicity. But I've also seen it on the flip side where...
This is called liberal projection.
Okay. Where the people... the girls would respond to it, and then it's a whole argument, and then they can sit there and put it off on the girl like, yeah, okay, we can go ahead and fight. And then they'll be like, see, look, she disrespectful. She a loud ass woman, and this black, this is what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying?
No.
What happened the other night? What's that nigga who was like, why you gotta curse? Why you gotta curse? See, that's some lady like the Jesus freak, the singing nigga.
Manfinity.
Yeah. That's why I was like, kick his ass down, man. He'll bait you into that shit. Then when you
kick his ass
upset,
to the goo.
You are the stereotype. Fuck that shit.
Kick his ass to the goo.
No. I was reading something else.
Hey, did you read the comment in the chat?
From who? Oh.
This room is being live streamed on YouTube, and everyone has been doxxed, and employers are being notified Monday with your best clips of hate and murder celebration. Have a good day. Monday getting terminated. It is being streamed, and I went on the page, and the person has countless streams of this page, this room. So I think maybe we should. He put the link in there.
He's from JV.
Yeah, it's that same Kitover person. But I think we should just start having the room in like one of the private, because this if this keeps being streamed, I'm not gonna keep cutting it because I can't keep doing this. Yeah, I mean, if you go to the page, it just on and on and on and on and on. It seems like every day they stream the room.
Gotcha! Gotcha, ass! Motherfucker! This is some bullshit! Motherfucker! He been live streaming?
I'm not contacting my employer. You gonna contact myself?
Motherfucker!
I hope everybody, go to the link.
Motherfucker!
YouTube page. You can file a privacy report and complaint. I advise everyone to do that.
I ain't it.
Motherfucker! He done recorded us talking our shit, projecting our hate.
Again, like I was saying about,
Hi,
hate
Danny.
and stuff. It's just like one person does one thing, the next person has to go and out to the next. And even in this situation,
that's
right. Having conversation.
Your employer already knows exactly what you said. Everything. You had a job. But you're going to have to get unemployment. Maybe when you file that unemployment letter and you have to appeal and get that administrative judge, you can say, somebody was recording me on Clubhouse talking about shit.
That is the sentiments of this space.
It wasn't me. You could try that line. It might work. It wasn't me. That's not my voice. That's AI generated. That could be another little bullet point you put in there.
Person continually listen. There was some additional information to that, so it wasn't necessarily a celebration. but please do not respond in any other additional way other than what I am speaking on, because I'm coming from a place of let's keep the peace.
Yeah, but you don't know what I was going to say. What I was going to say.
I don't know. And
we also don't authorize John Kitmore to record our rooms, streaming it on YouTube for 24/7, 7 days a week. We do not authorize that either.
Is it come up as private for y'all now?
Yeah, because he blocked you out of the room, or he kicked you out of the YouTube live video.
So the thing about it is people, they create things in their head. Like even reading this post, right? It's saying things that were never.
Anyway.
Well, make sure that you record this. I don't authorize YouTube or you to use any of my voice, any of my IP, or any of my speech freely and without payment. And if you do, I will be seeking legal recourse. And that's clearly stated on this recording. So I'm going to make a report, and I will be putting the timestamp on which I made this statement. So I don't think y'all.
He owns it. It's his IP. We're gonna have to find that one out in the court of law. Did I put a damper on the room? I feel like I just sucked the joy out the fucking room of hate. Look, I got work Monday. I had a job. What happened to my job?
Anyway, I rebuke any of that energy. And
I rebuke it.
Are we getting back to the conversation, or are we just gonna end this piece? What y'all want to do?
I crushed it. I sucked the joy right out of it.
I'm going up yonder. Going up yonder. Huh?
I had a job, but I don't know what happened. Somebody recorded me on Clubhouse talking my shit.
Oh, for the last past hour or two, regular life. What's that boy name? Charlemagne the God, Monique. We had a long conversation about Monique.
What's going on with her? She did something.
Mel, you still here?
New live. So
Monique.
what happens is when she goes live, they
Monique is so unique. Monique.
And then they replay it on the blogs. So it was a live stream. We just didn't catch the live. We catch the recording.
What was she talking about?
Tyler Perry, and I didn't get to hear the whole thing, but it was in regards to Tyler Perry and Oprah.
I'm so good at psyoping people.
I mean, it was
it was correct.
You know what? You know what the real essence of psyop is? It's just communication. That's it. It's suggestion. It's just transmitting words, but it has to be read, and he actually just read it. So it wasn't me that psyoped it. It was him, because otherwise most people don't look at the chat.
John Kimmel also confirmed on the recording that he is using someone else's IP.
Oh no, she busted me. Dummy, it's my IP. I've already gone through all this. It's my IP. Why do you think my YouTube channels are still up? It's because I control and own the copyrights to your room, madam. Just because you have a voice doesn't mean you own that voice. You are speaking in a public platform, in a public sphere.
That's why he has the phone slanted.
Now he's talking back to nothing.
That's why he has the phone slanted. So that
I live rent free in all your brains. I ain't even gotta pay rent up in that house. I live rent free in your brains. And on Monday, you all gonna get fired. Because we know who every single one of you are. We know from your profile who you are. And we know who your manager is. And we know who your employer is. And Monday by noon, you gonna be terminated. Walking papers, you going home. What job? What job? I ain't got no job no more. You gotta file for unemployment insurance.
Friends are here again.
I said you can open. I'm trying to see something real quick.
Girl, you know I'm making bread
No private.
Oh, I bought the box. I didn't make it yet, but I bought the box.
Yeah, I want to do the box. That's why. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
We'll find out and I'll let you know.
I had a job on Monday. They fired me because all the shit I was talking about Charlie Kirk on Clownhouse. I lost my job on Clownhouse. I was talking about Charlie Kirk and how he got what was coming to him. He got what was coming.
I'm about to pin this link.
We sucked the joy out your room. We destroyed your negative, murderous, hate, racist vibration. You gotta run like little fucking rats and motherfucking cockroaches running. They running. Look at them run. Look at them run. They're all getting fired on Monday. 12 o'clock terminated. Here's your walking papers. Bye.
Next door. We're about to shut this bitch down.
Right back to the new one. And we back. We back.
Have you seen Miss Pam down there? She came to visit us.
Hey, Miss Pam. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm slow.
Again, it's Sunday. No, you're allowed.
No, I thought I didn't mod anybody yet.
What's wrong?
Okay. You start pinging, you guys.
What's up, King?
How you doing, Drew?
Hi, Jordan.
Hey, how are you?
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? And all you are.
There you go.
What's going on, Jordan?
Not much.
What were you laughing about?
What about you?
What's going on? What y'all okay? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, no, I said, how are you?
Hi, Deborah.
Yeah, this is Jordan, by the way. I just got back on the Clubhouse.
You seem like an infiltrator, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Well, okay. So what's an infiltrator? Because I'm confused.
You know, like a spy.
I don't know. Jordan has been in the gratitude spaces, so
Yes, I am.
yeah. Jordan may not be who y'all think Jordan is.
No, I'm actually really nice compared to some of these people online here.
What you mean, these people?
Keep it up, okay? Leave it alone.
It's not personal, it's business. And the business of America is business. If you're not prepared to be recorded in public social audio spaces, then just close your mouth or hit the leave quiet button in the upper right hand side.
I mean, nobody should have ever gotten killed.
It's a business. How are we going to pay off the national debt if we can't create any income to pay our taxes to pay down the debt? Duh. Medicare, Medicaid forever. about that?
I'm not a big politic person.
Catch me outside.
Neither was the correct.
How about that?
You didn't answer.
Neither. Okay.
I'm like a parasite, and you're the host.
Nobody should get.
And sometimes you can't shake that parasite because what the truth is, the parasite and the host are one.
I agree, but that wasn't a question.
I live rent free in your brains.
Mm-hmm.
We have thousands of recordings of your room. Every stupid thing you've ever said has been put on every platform by this asshole.
Okay. You could also just stay in the goop.
Everybody knows.
Yes. Well, a lot of people that may follow me from the gratitude space.
Hey, Rondell!
They may think that that's where I still am. So they probably are like, you know, I know her and she's like this other person. So they didn't understand that this was...
Also, don't forget, I'm running for the 16th district in Illinois against Darren LaHood. Go to johnforcongress.com. That's really the reason why I'm doing all this. This is all just political science research and psychological research and communication experimentation. And also, I hope you think it's comedy because, I mean, I know I'm not like the funniest guy in the world, but I think my voices are pretty funny. So.
Who's worse for the country? Who's best for the country?
Which one are you picking?
Okay, this is another new episode of Politically Correct, starring Patty and First Lady Sue, April, Deborah, Cultural, Jeremy, and Sin.
But I don't favor either of them.
Aww.
What's the full question?
No, it was just not overthinking.